Yes. Yo, what's the deal, man? Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, man, you already know what's
Yo,
going on, man. It's your boy Tez, man. We back with another banger. Yay. Sports and Mo talk. You already know what's going on. Who we got today, man?
Man, what's going on? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy. It's your favorite cousin. You know what I'm saying? Your big homie. You know what
OG.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there? What's up, Jeff?
what's up, man? What's up, Tez? How y'all doing? Y'all have a good holiday?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Ain't pretty decent. You know what I'm saying,
I didn't eat too
man.
much during that little food coma.
A
Hey,
couple
Nah.
of them, yeah.
Hey, you know, mom's is actually down your way. She went she spent time with Chanel
okay.
down in the ATL. So we didn't get mom's famous Thanksgiving meal
Yeah.
that she like to get down on. But you
Christmas
know,
coming up, though.
yeah. But she
So
probably gonna go hit the road again.
who substituted
Man.
in for it?
Huh?
Who substituted in for it?
Well,
Did the
Tiff
wives
did
take
her
over?
thing. Yeah, you know, they tried, they did what they did, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else don't really celebrate it. I don't either, but you know, we gotta eat.
I'm going to eat for sure.
Right.
so
They
so I
gotta
mean
eat.
you ain't gotta celebrate it, but niggas gotta eat, you
We
know.
going to eat.
So
That's what's going to happen.
yeah, so yeah,
Right.
but it was a beautiful thing, man.
Man, how about yourself, man? How was yours?
It was chill, man. I just chilled at the house, watched football, a few football games. That was about it. Didn't do too much
Yes,
anything.
sir.
Yeah, ain't
Entertain the
nothing wrong with
dogs,
it.
man. Seems like that's my life. Take care of the dogs. My
Man,
kids.
hey, hey, bro, when you start getting older, bro, it's like all you want to do is lay back, really.
Man,
You know what I'm
chill.
saying? Chill.
Peace of mind.
Sit
That's
real
top
still.
one on the priority list.
Man.
Man,
Peace and
what's the
calm.
weather like down there?
It wasn't too bad today. I think we hit in the 60s today. A little warm, a little rainy. I mean, but it wasn't too bad. I could deal with that. At least we above freezing. I could deal with that any day at least.
60s. I remember those days.
Man. Goodness.
Where
It
y'all
just
down in
seemed like it was
40s, 50s?
yeah, yeah, it's a little chilly, a little rainy. You know what I'm saying? It was we got our first little snow like last week. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It
Nah,
wasn't bad, but
It
little
was like an inch or
dusty.
yeah,
two. Nothing too crazy.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's where we
That'd
at
be
with that.
that'd be serious
But
news
since
down
we
here. If we
speak,
got like a half an inch of snow, that'd be serious news. City's shut down.
Wow.
yeah, I believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish
You
it
know,
was
they
like
can't
that
handle
here,
that,
but you
that
know,
white powder down here.
yeah,
Not
Man.
that
they can
kind of
barely
snow.
hand it out here. So
They
you know
can't
what I'm
handle it
saying?
here at all, bro. These people in Kansas City, Missouri cannot drive
Mm.
at all. The
Truly
streets are
discouraged
bad enough with
misery.
all the potholes.
Potholes and just craters. Them is craters, man.
Yeah,
Golly,
and then top it off with non-driving ass Kansas Cityans.
it'd be wild.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
man.
I mean, but since we on the topic of, you know what I'm saying, family things and you know what I'm saying, Atlanta,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we got a little something to talk about with the family and some Atlanteans. Uh y'all probably heard, you know, the whole T.I. and his son King, you know, going through whatever they going through. We just gonna play the video and let
It,
y'all
and
kind of
before you start the video, it's crazy, man. Like, I mean, like when we were raised, I know that DT is my son, so like I'm speaking more like he was raised in the era because I think me and his mom did a good job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He graduated. You know what I'm saying? Went off to college, played football in college, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So I think we did a pretty good job with our children.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when we were raised, man, when you got disrespectful to your mama, you couldn't even interrupt in the if your mama's having a conversation or your parent is having a conversation, and as a child, you spoke when you wasn't supposed to speak. All you seen was something flying at your face. Don't matter what it was. It could be a shoe, her hand, a belt, a lamp, whatever she could pick up. You just wasn't disrespectful.
Right.
Yeah, man. We wasn't raised to be disrespectful to our parents. So for me to see a video like this and we about to roll the clip, it was crazy because I'm like, damn, boy, she like T.I. did what he's supposed to do, but it just went along. It went too far, too long.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that should have been checked. And you know it's been going on for a while because the way he was talking, he was comfortable saying what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's go on and roll the video.
No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear. I got shit in the neighborhood with me that broke up on roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood?
Can you pause it right there real quick? I just want to say something. So the parents asked him, did he have
you ever woke up
with a roach on your ear? If you ain't never or in your face, like they basically saying we like you talking to me about the hood and you ain't never lived in the hood. This is where we're from.
Right.
Like you can't talk to me about where I come from. You've been over there, you at your grandma's house where they grew up, you know, where one of them grew up at that house. So you ain't nothing you gonna say about that neighborhood that they don't know.
Right.
But he's trying to defend it. I don't know why these rich kids, you know, that have privilege want to be hood. But let's roll the video.
Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
You did have a silver spoon.
Look, used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You act like a baby to go to your grandma's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath.
Every day. I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I
pause it right there.
I don't want to be in these gates.
See, that's the definition of privilege. When you have a choice. Like he's trying to say that he didn't want to be there and he's so hood and you ain't never been silver spoon and you don't have privilege. The definition of having privilege is being able to choose. Like you have a choice. Most people that's in the hood don't want to live there. They don't want to, they don't look at the projects and be like, ooh,
this is home.
Come on, man. This is common sense, man. It's crazy that he don't even understand that he's been silver spooned. I don't think he knows the meaning of it. But let's roll it some more.
But they don't understand that.
No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there. He was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify. He was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. That's crazy.
I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They're trying to hide it.
Man, I just wanna grab a fishing pole every time I see this nigga.
He know that.
That nigga big bass mouth.
Man. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I don't feel like you stand on business. Yeah.
Hold on. Pause it. Right. Pause it again, because you definitely gotta be talking
because these T.I. son. That's
the business. And then look at his the jury. Like, what have you done? What have you done to even be able to afford the jury that's around your neck? We know your mama's a famous singer. She was in a multi-platinum group, Escape. And then his dad, everybody know who T.I. is. Mm-hmm. What has this little bass mouth motherfucker ever done?
You
know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this dude is ridiculous. it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
Looking like
He
Carrot
just want
Top
to have
and
that
Goldilocks.
street credit so bad.
Why? I don't understand. Let's roll the video because I don't want to get too deep in our conversation before.
I've been still on business. You want to hide it for the world? I'm gonna put it out there for them to see. I wouldn't put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do. Like what?
That's the definition of privilege.
No, I got too much to drink. I done drunk too much.
Wow.
Let's go. He'll get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being city. This being city. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You over here flagging. You're capping.
You're flagging. You're capping.
You capping. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you though. I know you though.
That boy better not ever go to jail with lips like that.
Why y'all do that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business.
He's really getting upset.
He's mad, bro.
Why you let somebody play
Really
with me like
upset,
that?
but it's
Why you let him play with me
probably
like that? Why you let him play with me like that?
Right.
No, ain't no
And
joke.
then he's talking to his mama like his daddy and his daddy.
You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. What is you talking about?
Man, get off me, man. He talking to his daddy. First of all, how you standing on business and you can't even
do nothing with me.
you and your daddy
Ain't
about the
shit you
same
can do with me.
size.
Yo,
Ain't
dog,
shit
I
you could do
barely
with me. Get his ass tip.
Get him. But that was embarrassing, bro. Like, man, you ain't what business are you standing on? What business are you standing on, bro?
What are you proving by
the very
saying
definition, the definition of being a privileged person is being able to pick and choose where you want to live and where you want to go. That's privilege. Most of us don't have those opportunities, man. We, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure our parents did the best they could to, provide for us, man, and try to give us the life that they never had. You know what I'm saying? And some of us live well. And even though we were poor, I mean, we come from the projects, but we wasn't like bad off that bad to where like it was just like we didn't have, like we never went without anything is basically what I'm saying, because my moms and my pops, they all did a good job. Shout out to my parents, you know what I'm saying? But this right here, this is disrespect and this is ignorant. Like this little dummy, that's dumb. Like, bro, like come on, man, don't disrespect your parents. And T.I. said it, bro, you embarrassing yourself and the family. And you're embarrassing yourself because we watched your little stupid ass grow up on TV with the Family Hustle that ran for what 10 seasons or so, bro?
It was a minute.
So he's like 19 now. So when that started, he was what, like 9 years old, bro? So we basically watched you grow up. So you grew up, we seen you in the mansion. Like you just sound stupid.
You was outside on them acres on that property.
Come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, man, bro, you just, yes, T.I. was right. You're embarrassing yourself and you're embarrassing your family, man. And like, man, come on, man. I don't even want to spend no more time on this little idiot, but I just felt like it was something that like we should share and talk about, man. Y'all got any comments on this little nigga?
Nah, he definitely was just, I don't know what he was trying to prove, but I don't get why people trying to prove something that don't need to be proved. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything need a stamp on it.
Right.
You know,
right.
Take it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We know where you came from. Like you said, we've been watching, everybody done seen the show, rather they watched it or, you know what I'm saying, just
knew it was on.
Seen it a few times. Like everybody know, bro. Y'all, come on, man. We know who your daddy is. We know who your mama is, bro. We done seen it on TV. And you all on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. We see it. So you trying to prove something that don't need to be proved is it's just crazy.
And then look at his hands. Like his hands ain't got a scrape or scar on it. Man. Probably ain't never had a fight. Like you the crazy part is, bro, that most people, especially people like guys my age nowadays, man, because we didn't had our little, like we was in the streets a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But most guys that come from that don't glorify it. Like they don't even want to even talk about the damn hood, bro. It's like it's nothing to even like to praise. And it's crazy that people like do that, man. I want to give a few shout outs to people that's watching. A couple people, man. I see what's going on with you, Shelly, my daughter. What's up
good,
with you,
sis?
Courtney, man? Hey, y'all, man, y'all. Like we got some talented people in Kansas City, man. My
We
partner
gotta
Courtney.
get him on, man. Talk about the
Yeah, we
boxing.
gotta get Courtney and his daughter on, man. His daughter and his son, actually, man. He's training his kids, man. He does a real good job, man. He's a good father. See, we talking about, speaking of the TI things on the other side, man. He, both his kids box, man. They going around, traveling around the country, man, and they're doing real good, man. And hopefully we'll see them in the Olympics, the boxing ballerina and Lil Champ, man, his son, man. Just want to give a shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Alfred, man? We see you tomorrow, Green Bay Packers.
Y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all got any comments y'all want to share about the TI situation, man?
That's all I got.
Just somebody trying to be something he ain't.
Yeah, man, we didn't waste enough time on TI and his son, man. Just like TI, man, turn that boy eye purple. That's what he need to do. When he started talking disrespectful, man, you should have knocked out some of them big ass teeth in his mouth right there, right then. But shout out to the way you tried to handle it, you and your wife, man. I'm gonna throw one back for Tip and his wife, man, for the way they kind of handled that, man. But y'all should have whooped his ass right there in front of everybody. You talk crazy right there, that's where you fall.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, TI and Tiny.
Shout out, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep being great.
Now we got that out the way,
man. Let's get into this episode.
We didn't got that out the way, man. Let's talk some football.
Before we get into this episode, we're gonna get into our picks.
Yes,
sponsored to you by Juju Bang.
Juju Bang.
Go get you some Juju Bang, man. Hey, Juju Bang.
Juju Bang.
Let me tell you, man. Your body feeling the pain. Go get some Juju Bang. You feel me? You want to stimulate your brain.
Hey, Juju Bang.
Juju Bang.
Get you some Juju Bang.
You can't slang that thing, but want to impress your man? Hey, let me tell you.
Bang.
Go get some Juju Bang, man. Go get some Juju Bang. Man.
So what these are, they're cannabis infused drinks, man. This is the best you're gonna find on the market. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing better.
8 ounce, 10 ounce?
It's a 4 ounce, bro. And I promise you, if you can knock that whole bottle, if you can take down this whole bottle, some wrong with you, bro. You probably need to go to them meetings, because
hey, I'm telling you,
it's I done seen people. We didn't have a get together over here, and I don't want to say the guy's name, but he was like, man, these motherfuckers don't do nothing for me, bro. Like I done had every kind of animal, they don't do nothing. I was like, bro, you ain't had this.
You ain't had a Juju Bang,
bro. They all the same. So he knocks one back. 10 minutes later, boy, they gotta carry him to the car.
They ain't the same.
He got slobber coming out of his mouth on the side of his mouth, but he'd been drinking too. But he mixed that with this. But this dude was not in good shape, dog. Cause he matter of fact, I think he tried to knock down 2 of them, bro. Cause I know most people that do edibles, they say they take a while to kick in.
Well, edibles are inconsistent though, because stuff like the gummies are anyway. Because you'll eat one, won't feel nothing, but then you'll eat another at the same pack and then knock you on your ass.
And see, that's what people do.
Like this liquid is pretty consistent. Every bottle is assuming. I'm assuming it's the same. Right.
This mug hits you as quick as you hitting your blunt. Like, so all the weed smokers out there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the reaction time. This ain't nothing like you have ever had. So like like he said, he gave you, if you want to just have a good time, mellow out, man, and zone out, then grab you one of these. If you And I've had people tell me that, like, boy, I'm telling you, boy, it get me like this in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this the truth. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that bang,
And
man.
if your
blue
body
pills,
hurt,
That
man.
choo-choo.
man,
Play with the blue pills.
yes, it's like the blue pill without being a pill. You just swallow it.
You know
You know what I'm
You
saying?
just drink it like some water.
Yeah, you just drank it, man.
And we got flavors, man. We got the pina colada, we got the passion fruit, the mango, and we got the tropical punch.
and fruit punch.
And we got fruit punch.
They all tropical.
And then if you got a flavor you want, man, tap in, let us know, man. We might sell you one by the gallon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you got a certain flavor you want, you know what I'm saying? You think you want to try something new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with a little trial and error, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out.
So if y'all want them, man, y'all know y'all can hit my inbox, man, or y'all can hit my boy JB, you know, hit his inbox, or y'all can get at Tez at what is it?
Team Sanchez on really whatever, man. Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, just tap in with me, you know. We'll get you to the right spot.
Yeah, thanks for the sponsorship, buddy. Juju Bang. You know
Juju
what
Bang.
I'm saying?
Bang,
Bang, bang.
Juju.
Sound like we need some
bang.
Rasta music to go at the juju bang bang. You know what I'm saying?
Go get you some juju.
Man,
Go
so
get some juju bang.
Go get it. So let's get into this football stuff, man.
Man,
What we
let's get it.
doing? What we doing?
We're gonna get into them pick'ems.
Yeah, let's do the pick'ems,
All
man.
right. So I don't know how good I did last week. I know I'm starting this week 1-0. So for this week, huh?
So I didn't pick Thursday game, Seattle and Dallas.
Yeah, I did. I went with Seattle.
Yeah, I went with Seattle. I got that one. I'm 1-0 to start the week.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually went with Seattle. So I'm 0-1 because I lost that game.
No, you should have won if you went with Seattle.
I went with Seattle. Seattle lost.
Yeah, but the point spread though.
Dallas did.
So you won the point spread.
I didn't. I just figured that because I went with Seattle.
Yeah, you won the point spread on that.
Good. So I'm 1-0. That's beautiful.
You starting the week off right.
Yes.
Okay, so we had that game. Yeah, so
good news, like Gary good news.
So that's a way to start the week 1-0. Jeff didn't get that one, but you know what I'm saying? We got like 12, 13 other games. So all right, so we got Indy up there going against Tennessee. Indianapolis is the 2.5 point favorites. I ran with Indy with that one.
Is Tennessee at home?
I think
the home team. Matter.
I ain't picking Tennessee no more.
I think I went with Indy too, but let me pull up my picks.
Yeah, I went with Indy.
I'm going with Indy,
man. I'm gonna get back with y'all on the book in a minute.
Hard to miss you, baby.
I had to pull up my picks real quick. I'm almost for certain that I went with the Colts. Tennessee. What can I say about Tennessee?
I just ain't been having no faith in them. They depended too much on Derrick Henry all them years, and you know he ain't really getting it done like he used to. So, I mean, they ain't got nothing really to fall on right now. I mean, who their quarterback? Will Levis. Yeah, you know, I ain't got no faith in them. And Gardner Minshew.
Yeah. I kind of like, man, I like the head coach, man. I like he was a linebacker for the Patriots. Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
They just need to retool.
They need to. It's their time to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? They had a small window to make it to the Super Bowl a couple years ago when they had no, that wasn't Deshaun Watson. I'm thinking about something.
The Tennessee
else.
Titans.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
They had they had a team though. They had
a squad. And they
Derrick
missed
Henry.
window.
They had AJ Brown. Then I think didn't they right before they traded AJ Brown away? You know
they missed a window. You know, so they got to retool and try to regroup and come back. But I picked the Colts. The Colts are 2.5 point favorites. They are playing in Tennessee. Tennessee is the home team. You're supposed to get 3 points for just being the home team. So the Vegas don't believe in the Titans in this game.
So let's not. Hey, but real quick before we get into this next one, I just want to give a shout out to us, man, as a squad right now, man. This is episode 7. And You know what I'm saying? We slowly learning, we getting better each episode. We just gonna keep on growing and keep on doing what we gotta do. So
And yeah, thanks for watching. Everybody that watch, man, the people that rock with us, and even you haters. Yeah, y'all keep
man,
on watching, man. We appreciate y'all too, bro. You know, it's an
We
equal
need the haters,
opportunity.
too.
Yeah, we
Gotta
need
have
the
the
haters
haters,
too, man.
so with
Shout
Shout
that,
out to the haters
we're
here,
gonna go
man. Let's
ahead
go on
and
and throw the rest of
post
this one
that up
back for
real
you
quick.
haters.
Shout out to 7 episodes, man. Appreciate y'all, boys.
7.
Like Jordan say, they buy shoes too.
That's right. You right. You absolutely right.
I have a question for y'all on the coast, though. Why did they release the linebacker Lunar?
Who?
Why did they release him? I didn't hear that.
I don't know, because he was a dog a couple years ago.
Oh, you know what? I think he was having. I don't know. I don't think he was happy, bro. I'm not for sure. But he was a hell of a good
like
player.
Pro, like last few years.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
last, was it last year too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I gotta
the best
look, because I
defensive
mean I
player
know
for
he
a
was
while.
nice a couple years ago, but I don't remember too much about last year.
He was a hell of a good
But
player.
I mean, it is the Colts too, so I mean, what can you expect? I mean, you can't expect one person to just come over there and, you know what I'm saying, change everything.
I think they fell off, man, when Luck, because they looked like they was gonna be a pretty good team when they
when
they had Luck.
I just threw a whole curveball.
Yeah, it just threw their whole franchise.
Organization.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just kind of
everything
messed
kinda
them up, man. So
because that's weird. That's something you really don't, especially from a quarterback who pretty much
In his prime.
you got handed the job, first of all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know, you in your prime, you wasn't even 26 years old, you know what I'm saying? You definitely, but I mean, I don't know. I guess he just mentally, he just didn't have it. And that's as a quarterback, as a quarterback, mainly, especially because you damn near the most important person on the field. If your mental ain't there, man, I don't.
it was that, and then too,
Because
I
he was
think
injured a lot.
with the injury with his
But
neck.
that'll mess up your mental.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that
Yeah.
I agree with that, and also that neck injury. Like I think it was like if he get hurt again or sustain that type of injury, that's that's a spinal that goes with your
Mhm.
walking and all that.
Just
So
your
he
function,
was
period.
almost forced to retire, and it was a sad thing to see. It's a violent sport, man. We love so much.
I think that's when they start changing all them rules, though. Whenever he, you know what I'm saying, left, protect the quarterback, defenseless receivers, and all that kind of good stuff. That's kind of making the game soft. But I mean, like you said, it's for safety. You know what I'm saying? People done died before. People done, you know what I'm saying, been paralyzed.
Right.
You definitely need to be safe because I mean, once you're done with these first 3 or 4 years, you ain't guaranteed after that.
Yeah.
NFL not for long. So next man up. That's that mentality.
Yeah.
But all right, we got
Go ahead.
We got next up we got the Chargers versus New England Patriots. The Chargers obviously in this situation are the 5.5 point favorites. New England just ain't been doing their thing no more.
It's over for them. They're gonna have to all the way. They've been rebuilding for the last 3 years.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. So about the Patriots, man, do y'all really think Belichick could still go down as one of the greatest coaches? Because I mean, everything that he done did was basically with Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't been able to develop nobody else.
Yeah, he's not, because I look, okay, this is my opinion on it. He's still gonna go down as one of the greatest coaches of all time. I can't hate.
I mean, he will, just because he got the accolades.
And then even that he did it with Tom Brady, because was he there with Bledsoe?
Yup.
So he did it with Bledsoe too. I mean, he got, did he win?
That was a linebacker, right?
Nah, Drew Bledsoe, the quarterback.
Oh.
Yeah. So
they didn't win nothing with Bledsoe.
Yeah, he didn't win nothing. Tom Brady came in and took over for Bledsoe. Yeah, he took over for Bledsoe. So, but I mean,
knocked his ass out.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he's going down as one of the greatest coaches. I think what his issue is he wants too much control. He wants to be the head coach and he's the general manager. And and you're a defensive minded guy. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to run the offense, the defense, even though you have coordinators, he get the final say because we know that because he's the GM
Right.
of the team. So I think if he relinquished some of those duties, bro, like let your coordinators, like what I love about Andy Reid, man, he respects his coordinators. You know what I'm saying? They get paid a check. So you got a
Right.
job to do. And there's most teams around the league does this. There's a few that got, a head coach that's doing the GM and head coach duties, but I think it's too much on his plate. And he's missing out on, and then they don't want to pay nobody in New England, but it's just too much on his plate. And I just think if he relinquished some of them duties, man, they can get it back, but they'll never be what they were, So
Yeah, not at all. I don't got no faith in them. I like a few of their players, they Ramondre Stevenson, I like Devontae Parker a little bit, he kind of fell off though, but he still be putting in work, so I kind of respect it.
But everything goes through their little downturn. It's cyclical. You'll be great for a minute, then it's your turn to suck for a few years. And I just think it's their time to suck. Plus, Belichick ain't a good developer of
talent. Yeah.
So I mean, how many rookies has he brought up? I mean, Tom Brady was a fluke. I mean, nobody see that coming.
Because he was a 7th round pick.
He was the last pick of the draft. Period.
199. Was that last 6th round or something like that? So they didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
So, the best running backs they've had was Corey Dillon. They didn't draft most. I mean, I think they drafted the guy that got now, Stevenson, the guy that Tez.
Yeah, I like Ramondre though for sure.
I think does Zeke start or does Stevenson start? I don't know.
Stevenson starts, but they definitely do. They run a 2-back backfield, so they both definitely be getting playing time. So
I mean, they never really had that stud right receiver outside of Randy Moss, and he was a free agent. So I mean, Edelman and they might have drafted him, but Welker, they free agent signed. But he's always had a good defense. But then Josh McDaniels always controlled the offense. And now that Josh ain't there, they've been struggling on offense, which I keep going.
Oh, he might be back.
I'm surprised they ain't brought him back yet.
They need something, man. They need something.
They already ain't brought him back to take their place, but he
they
probably
need developmental coach and everything.
Right. So yeah, man. But anyway, I went with the Chargers, man. The Patriots they're 2-9 on the season, man. They can't figure it out, man. I don't even think Matt Jones is starting quarterback anymore.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
He was starting, whatever his name is. But I picked the Patriots. I think the Chargers will win the game. I just don't think they'll win by 6.
I picked the Patriots for the spread too.
The Chargers are going to charge. They're going to fuck it up some kind of way.
I picked the Chargers. I picked the Chargers simply because I just feel like they are the better team on paper and just like all around talent. And then I think they'll cover the spread, even though the Chargers secondary can be had. So
the Chargers can't run the ball all that well. So
and they can't run the. And that's weird because they got Eckler.
They got one of the best.
I don't understand. They got one of the top running backs in the league, but I think they want to just throw the ball all over over the yard.
But that's where he really be getting his numbers from is out of the backfield catching passes. Eckler,
he is better coming out the backfield catching passes, but that's what they offensive coordinator did in Dallas, though. He didn't want to run the ball in Dallas either.
Yeah.
But that's really what the game's coming to, though, anyway.
It's going back to what it was. It used to be run the ball, play defense. And then all of a sudden, and it was just this high flying. They started getting a lot of those air raid quarterbacks. And it was just bombs away everywhere. And now the defense is caught back up to the offense. And so now it's kind of, you got a few teams that still, getting the 30-point games and all that. But most of the league that's not what you're seeing. It's good defense. Like you're hearing defense, especially here in Kansas City, because we never had a good defense. So Like that's where we're getting.
We've had
now.
players for sure.
Yeah, we had players, but we just never had the total package where like you got players on all three
firing
levels.
on all cylinders.
Yeah.
D line, linebackers.
Just when Marty Schottenheimer was there, y'all just couldn't score points.
Yeah, we had a good
But
defense.
y'all was
with
like 13-10, 13-6,
Yes.
shit like that. So
and that's where we're
and that's to put up points, y'all gonna struggle.
That's where we are now. Like, but the difference is that we have a quarterback like that can take over the game.
An
like
elite quarterback.
Yeah, so that's the difference with the Marty Schottenheimer coach teams, because that was Marty ball. Run the ball. Yeah, so I just believe like that's where the league is now, and the Chargers should be able to run the ball if they would just run the ball. You know what I'm saying? And it'll open it up for your offense because you got one of the best running backs. But I just still, even with all of that, and even with their head coach, man, with all his gambling with going for it on fourth downs and his decision makings as a head coach, he probably won't be there next year. I still went with the Chargers, and I hate to do it because I just don't like picking other teams that's in the division with the team that I love. So, but I just got to try to be fair and objective and look at it from the standpoint of I'm trying to win this through my picks. So I went with the Chargers.
Yeah, I got New England for the spread.
Me too.
All right, so we going down to New Orleans with New Orleans versus Detroit. Detroit are the 3.5-point favorites
on the road.
I
went with Jeff. You can go first.
I went with Detroit. I don't trust the Saints. The Lions when they ain't coming off about it, play on Thanksgiving, but I don't trust the Saints. Derek Carr still doing Derek Carr type things. Saints defense don't seem to be what it used to be. Yeah. So I'm going with the Lions.
I got the Lions for sure.
I agree with you. We got a clean sweep on that. We got a clean. How about? Oh, that wasn't what I was looking for. And then I done just extended it.
Yeah,
just let it run because I didn't mess that up.
We got the clean sweep going for Detroit.
Yeah,
we're gonna go on down to Atlanta versus New York. Atlanta, which is crazy, is the 3.5-point favorites.
I actually went with Atlanta. And I know earlier we were talking, and every time I pick Atlanta, man, they lose. And then the last couple of weeks that I picked them, then they was getting it back together. Atlanta, what bothers me about them, man, they got some good weapons down there. Like Kyle Pitts, I would love for the Chiefs. I wish Atlanta be like, you know what, this Kyle Pitts experiment ain't working here, and they release him and the Chiefs pick him up because I think he's a great tight end. They just don't give him the ball enough. So the Jets, we already know the Jets got a great defense. They have quarterback issues.
They might be splintering.
Yeah,
I think they're a little bickering down there now.
Yeah, because like they got the team. They was just a quarterback. They felt like they were a quarterback away, which they probably
realistically,
were. Yeah, they probably were. So, but it's not panning out, and I think they're playing as hard as they are because they're holding out for Aaron Rodgers, thinking that he's gonna come back. If he comes back this season, I'm willing to go on the record and say that boy didn't have no ACL tear. I don't know what was going on because that's just
because he old too. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing. A young person gonna bounce back from that. Really,
and he bouncing back that quick. But anyway, I don't trust the Jets on offense because of the quarterback play. They got weapons all over the field on both sides of the ball. They just a quarterback away, but I'm going with the Falcons in this one.
I'm taking the Jets for the spread, and I even think that should be a winnable game for them. Yeah, I know the quarterback situation ain't good there, but I mean, you just that defense is that defense is nice, and I don't know. I don't see Atlanta being able to move the ball that good, if any at all. You know, even with they running back and the receivers that they got. I mean, really, London Drake or what is it, Drake London, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. He be wishy washy. He be up and down a lot. So I don't know. Like it's kind of hard to tell with Atlanta. But I know that Jets defense. I mean, they ain't got nobody that they really worried about over there. Both sides of their corners over there, they gonna be able to hold everything on Atlanta. They D line is just crazy. I don't think Atlanta, they gonna have a long day over there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with Atlanta. Just because
Yeah.
the Jets offense can't do nothing and the Jets defense seem to be getting frustrated. So I'm just waiting to see thinking they about to fall apart. So
This got to be
I
like
don't
a
know. It'll be
confidence
because
building
the quarterback
game.
makes the least amount of mistakes between Ritter and whatever Jets quarterback name is. I forget his name. Wilson. So,
Yeah, he ain't playing.
Wilson.
He's not playing.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Zach.
So
All right. Well, we got Arizona versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the 5.5-point favorites,
at home.
and I agree with that.
Yep. I hate to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers just because we got an ongoing beef online with some of the homies. But if I'm being real, man, Pittsburgh Steelers, man, they've been playing good ball, and then you can't never really count out Tomlin, man. You can't. He's never had a losing season as a head coach.
And
Like,
how long you been there?
man, that dude been there
15 years.
What is it, 13, 15?
I was gonna
Been a
I'm
while.
guessing 15.
Yeah, it's somewhere
been a
up in there,
minute.
but that's crazy. That's like he's a Hall of Fame coach.
Was his first year the year they went to the Super Bowl against
Right
the
after,
Chargers?
I think they went right after Bill Cowher left.
So that was like 2010.
Yeah, so he's been winning ever since, man, and he's like 13 years. So that's what 13 years. So,
Yep.
but anyway, yeah, I just went with the Steelers, man, because even though I don't like their quarterback, they got a few weapons. They got weapons. They running back. I kind of like they running back. He ain't what I saw his first year. But he's he's still
Najee Harris?
Yeah.
No, not Najee nice.
Yeah, he
Najee
nice. That's what I'm
nice.
saying. I'm just saying they just not feeding him.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
game changed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So
that's why I feel like
hasn't been any threat. So just load the box.
Yeah, but they got weapons on the outside. They got Johnson. They got Pickens.
They got two nice receivers. They got two receivers that I would take here in Kansas City for sure.
I like the tight end Pat Freiermuth. I might be saying his name wrong, but
Fairmouth.
Yeah, but
like
he's
that,
I like him. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted the Chiefs to grab him, you know what I'm saying, and learn under Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? Big guy. You know what I'm saying? He's what, 6'6", 6'7", something like that. He's a big tight end, but they got weapons. They just don't have a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But they got Mike Tomlin, and Mike Tomlin know how to make it work.
Know how to win.
He know how to win. They'll probably be one and gone in the playoffs, but they'll get there. 7-4. They in the thick of it, baby. So I went with Pittsburgh.
They put up 400 yards of offense last week.
Man, they
fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, they did, and some of they had to because they're not moving the ball. So we'll see how they look. They ought to look good against the 2-10 Arizona Cardinals. They should,
even with Kyler Murray back, and I'm starting to feel like he ain't about to have a job here soon.
Yeah, he's probably gone out of there because
he's just too small. He getting passes swatted all the time,
and not only that, he's I guess a diva, what they would call a diva. So. Teams ain't gonna tolerate that. You can be a diva if you're winning, but if you're not winning, you just come on, man. Play ball.
I feel like the only place right now Kyler can probably go and be successful would probably be the Jets. for if they would have, you know what I'm saying, if he was healthier earlier in the year and the Cardinals was doing bad and they was like, all right, the Cardinals was like, all right, let's get rid of this, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do right now. I feel like a good trade for the remainder of the year because this is the last year of his contract, ain't it?
No, they just gave him a
It
new
ain't
contract
fifth
like
year
a year
already,
ago.
is it? Yeah. He just got, and then they just signed him. So
Oh well,
yeah.
I just feel like he ain't gonna have a job for too much longer.
I mean, they can always cut him.
Yeah,
Just
they
take
can
whatever
cut
the
him.
cap hit would be.
But they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna take. That's a big hit. I don't think they're gonna take that hit. They're gonna have to deal with him. You know, I don't think nobody else is gonna take on this contract. We just came off of ACL, right? So yeah. So they ain't about to. Nah, he's there. You know, so they're in a stranglehold with him. Yeah. What's the next
Sad
game?
news.
I think we all went with the Steelers. That's a clean
Yeah,
sweep.
definitely. Next up we got excuse me, we got Miami. Looks like they going down to Washington. Miami is the 9.5-point favorites. And I'm not mad about that either.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with that one, Miami for sure.
There's a lot. You can go, Jeff, before me.
Yeah, I thought about it. I think Miami will win, but I was torn if they'd win by 10 points. But I went with Miami anyway, just because Miami traded their defense away. So I'm thinking Miami will cover.
I just don't see nobody over there stopping Tyreek, no matter what he doing. Rather he doing bubble screens, rather he going streaking down the field, rather he running a slant. I just don't see nobody on Washington that's gonna stop that. Like Tyreek might go off for like 200 yards. Huh?
So I don't know who Washington's corners are.
Man, Washington.
So yeah,
I think the league. I'm not gonna say the league has figured out Tyreek, but I think they learned how to kind of slow him down.
But they do good at getting Tyreek the ball, and that's really all. I mean, really, any football is getting the ball in your playmaker's hands, and they do a good job at getting the ball in his hands. I mean,
with all the crossing routes Miami runs, and then they put everybody in motion so you can't jam anybody.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's
he gets free releases all the time. So yeah, they do a good job about that. He's always in the middle of the field. You know,
yeah, they didn't slow it. They didn't slow him down to let. I mean,
but they always keep it in two safeties deep. That's for sure. They ain't giving up.
And that's what and see what teams are start doing now is the way the Chiefs kind of played them. I'm not saying the Chiefs were the first team to play that because I got a lot to say about this 2 games on both teams because Tyreek can't keep Kansas City out of his mouth. Like he
didn't want to leave.
He didn't, and now he just came out. There's a report that he was jealous of the relationship between Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes, and he didn't want to be the side chick. Is how he put it. Hey, you know, I guess if that you, I mean, you said this.
That is actually funny though.
But he felt like he was jealous, but
he wanted to be the number one.
He was the number one. He
wasn't technically our number one, but I mean, if you be looking at it in Jeff's terms, he wasn't getting the ball like the number one. He was getting the ball like the number 2.
He ain't the number 1 option.
But because this is what happened, and this is what he wasn't happy about. Because here in Kansas City, like you can arguably say the Chiefs had with the 3-headed monster that the Chiefs has was Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce. Okay, now if you got somebody as fast as Tyreek Hill is, the fastest guy in the NFL, they're going to double that guy. They're going to play coverage, and then they're going to put somebody over the top, and then somebody on him. So sometimes they were even triple covering him. So when Tyreek Hill was here, Travis Kelce was getting fed a lot because not only was he open because they're playing double coverage on Tyreek Hill, he knows how to get open in zone.
He knew how to find the zone.
Yeah,
he was an ex-quarterback.
Yeah, so he understood coverage. So Tyreek Hill, the way he looked at it, made it look like, you know, like, man, I don't want to be the decoy. you know, or whatever. I don't know how he felt about it, but while he was here, but it came out that he was jealous of the relationship, and it wasn't like he was a second fiddle because he was getting his as far as catches and like because he was fast. We didn't have to run him. You know, we didn't have to just go run and just hit your head on the goalpost and then we'll just meet up under the ball. We played with him the way Miami is using him in multiple ways: screens, sweeps, in and arounds, dump it off to him 2-3 yards, and then let him do the rest with his speed. We used him the same exact way. The difference is in Miami, they got another wide receiver on the other side of him that has speed too. Not only that, they got a running back or two in the backfield that has speed too. So it's a lot of speed.
Just came back.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that motion works in the first half, but in the second half of games, that motion does not work. That's why you don't see teams doing it a lot in the second half. It's all because your game plan is pretty much what it's gonna be. Like we in the first half, you can get that off because you got all this motion, you don't know. But as the game goes on, man, we know what y'all trying to do to us now. So they quit doing all that motion because it doesn't work. But yeah, man, he was jealous. And then when we look at Washington, Eric Bieniemy, I give him credit for getting Sam Howell up to speed and playing better. They for some reason were sellers at the trade deadline instead of, you know what I'm saying? I think they shouldn't have sold, Sweat.
Well, coaching staff gonna be gone after this season, in my opinion.
Yeah, you think? What about Bieniemy? Does he get the head? He's gone.
In my opinion, yeah. They got new ownership. They're gonna want somebody with a name, so to speak, like the Broncos' new ownership with Sean Payton. They're gonna want to bring somebody in there that got some clout that can. That's just my opinion, of course, but that's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna let all the coaches. They already fired their defensive coordinator after they traded away their two best players.
Yeah.
So I think
for nothing.
Gone, Bieniemy's gone. I think everybody gone. They're gonna go after some big name head coach to bring in there next year and start.
I could see him giving Bieniemy a chance.
That's an interesting take because I don't think, in my opinion, I'm not sure you get rid of Bieniemy.
I don't think so
because
why not?
Bieniemy,
if you decide to go a new routed quarterback, why not? Why not get rid of him?
You think that? So you don't think they'll stick with Sam Howell?
If they're gonna change the whole coaching staff, I think they may stick with him next year and see what they do in the draft and bring in somebody, free agent or something. But yeah, I think they're gonna try to revamp it and try to make some kind of statement going in the next season.
So let's stay here real quick because that's interesting. Because in my opinion, I don't think they get rid of Eric Bieniemy. But like you saying, they're 4-8 right now. You think they're gonna just clean house, including the enemy? So now my question to you is: so what happens to Bieniemy? Because we know he left Kansas City to try to prove that it wasn't Andy Reid that had the offense looking the way it was looking the time he was here. And then you kind of see evidence of that. I don't know. I guess you can say you see evidence of that because last year we were scoring like 29 points a game or 30 points a game or something like that in that neighborhood. And now we're scoring somewhere in the neighborhood of like 23, 24 points a game.
And we leading the league in drops.
Yeah, and Eric Bieniemy was a disciplined type of dude. So now I'm asking you: so if he left Kansas City, went to Washington as what they call a lateral move, and he was trying to prove himself in Washington. So you're saying you don't think he showed enough, like even with the way he got Sam Howell playing? Because if we want to pull up Sam Howell's stats, I think he's like number one in yardage.
He's definitely gotten better.
Huh?
He's definitely up there as far. Before last week's game, he was up there in the yards and all of that. But if you always losing and you got to throw 50 times a game, you're gonna have yards.
Well,
So,
you got
to look at the context of the stat.
That's right. You right.
You know, but I don't know. I'm
I'll
not
give you
saying he
that.
didn't do enough to do it. I just don't think they'll probably give him an interview just because of the whole Rooney Rule thing or whatever. But I don't see him getting the head coaching job unless he just goes in there and knocks it out the park. Like
So what happens to Bieniemy then? Like
he'll be
okay,
an
say
offensive coordinator someplace else.
that's crazy. So if they do that,
That
man,
would be
bring him
crazy.
back to Kansas City.
Nah, I don't know.
Would you want
I
him
mean, he
back
can
in
come back.
KC?
I just don't. I don't know if I want him back as an OC. Like, I mean, he could be a running backs coach.
Yeah,
Would he do better than your OC you got now?
I don't know. I like Matt Nagy.
I
He
mean,
was there before he went to Chicago. Wasn't he the OC before he went to
Yes.
Yeah,
Chicago?
but he the reason. I mean, when Matt Nagy was here when Pat had that 5,000 yards, passing. His first year or whatever it was when he had that 5,000 yards. I just feel like that we needed that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was the one that told Pat air that mug out.
you know what?
It'll be interesting. I know there's some Raider fans. They might have Bieniemy as our next head coach next year, but
Hey, that would be a problem.
That'd be dope though.
That'll be a problem. Like, because Eric Bieniemy, I give him. This is what I didn't see when he was here. Because the whole time when he was here, I'm like, well, what does he do? Like, every time he calls a play in, it looks like he's looking towards Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying, to give him the play, and then he's calling it in, which that could have been true. So if that was true, what was he doing? And then now I see, because it seemed like we don't have like a coach or there's nobody holding players accountable for the drops, for the penalties,
Fumbles.
for not, just being loose with the football. Pat early in the season was uncharacteristic.
It's goofy picks.
Dumb picks. And then he's like looking like I'm seeing wide open people. And maybe it's a trust issue that he has with the receivers, but I'm like, damn, it's people wide open. And he's not going to the wide open dude because maybe he don't trust him, but he's forcing the ball to the people he trusts. So, like, I think Bieniemy, I have to give him credit for that, for that here in Kansas City. And if he don't get another chance in Washington, if he's one and done in Washington, which I don't think so. I don't think you get rid of Bieniemy. But if they do, like, I'd be worried about Bieniemy at this point. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will always find a job for him, but don't nobody know. Man, he's been interviewing for the last 3 or 4 years for a head coaching job, and with nobody even. I think they were just interviewing him because of the Rooney Rule. But I don't. What happens to him if he don't make it in Washington? That's my only concern on that. But I went with the Miami Dolphins because I think the Miami Dolphins at 9.5 points were actually 10-point favorites. I think they'll cover that against
I think that's
Washington.
doable.
Yeah, I think that's doable. So
that's a clean sweep.
Yep, clean sweep.
All right, let's go on into Denver. Going down to Houston. Houston right now is a 3.5 point favorites. Man, who y'all got?
I'm going with Houston. Of course, I'm going with Houston. But I hate to say it. I just got to be objective. The Broncos have been playing. I hate this. The Broncos have been playing real good ball. I think they won 5 of their last 6 games. They turned their season around. They definitely got back in the hunt. They are above 500, which I didn't think they were gonna do. Russ is he ain't cooking. He kind of like microwaving,
like he was in Seattle.
Yeah,
throw when you need to.
Yeah, he's just a manager. He a game manager for sure. He know how to manage the game. He's not gonna make the difference.
So Russ is definitely putting it in the microwave, but I think it's gonna be too much Houston, Texas. I like the way Stroud's playing. I like the weapons that he has. I like the way their team is kind of feisty and like he's playing like he's been in the league. And I like that. And I think the Broncos' little winning streak comes to an end tomorrow.
I agree. I'm going with Houston. I like the way CJ Stroud been playing. Like you said, they got weapons. Their receivers been looking nice. They've been able to move the ball real good. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Denver. They still beat us. But
we beat them too.
yeah, we 1-1
I
on the
just
season.
want to throw that out. And they
got the last laugh, so they feeling themselves.
If you want to call that a laugh, because like being whooped by a team 16 straight years,
right,
I mean,
right,
times
that's a fact.
Is like, okay, man, y'all got y'all Super Bowl.
That
off.
is different,
but it's starting to look like that wasn't actually y'all Super Bowl. That was like, a precursor.
That was y'all trying to turn it around, but
yeah.
Like you said, some coaches had their years where what I'm saying they go up and then they go down. Now they don't win up and they going back down in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all in the same year though. But they're not gonna win that.
Who you got, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm rolling with Houston too.
Another clean sweep.
Houston's defense playing pretty well, and I don't trust Denver's offense to do a whole lot. So
not at all.
Going with Houston at home.
Boy, we didn't have like 3 clean.
It was like 3 or 4 of them things. So hopefully, what I'm saying, we all good because I've been doing good recently. So y'all, we all agreeing. I mean, hopefully it's gonna be a good week for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what is turning out.
I ain't done too well last couple of weeks.
Me either, bro.
Yeah, I've been catching up.
Me either, man.
So that's a nice little clean sweep. Next up we got a few more games. Next up, Carolina going down to Tampa. And it looks like Carolina are 5 and no. Tampa
are 5.5 points.
5.5 point favorites. Yes.
I think this is gonna be a clean sweep too. I don't even want to. We ain't got to spend a whole lot of time on this, but we can go around it.
I don't think so. I'm going with Carolina for the spread
because they did fire their coach, which I think was a mistake. It wasn't him because he didn't. The quarterback. He wanted C.J. Stroud. The owner wanted.
The owner wanted.
Right.
Yeah, I can't. Whatever his name.
Yeah. Bryce. Yeah. The owner wanted Bryce Young.
Now he's trying to distance himself from that decision. Apparently.
Yeah, bro. Like they always do. He trying to cover his ass. Like that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? They try to. And who's going to want, as a head coach, who's going to want to go to Carolina after they seen the way that the franchise is being handled?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to do it.
The first time head coach, be enemy.
And see, now I hope be enemy be like, nah, I don't want that. Nah, I don't want that. Like if he does take that job,
they're gonna have to pay out the ass for somebody who got a name to come there.
Man, they would have. I would have to have all kind of stuff in that contract. Like, it had to be some stipulations, man. And then you got to look at
like 6 coaches in 6 years.
Yeah, bro. This like it's a dumpster fire of like who wants to even play there. Here's some numbers. This is Bryce Young, and I know this is his first year, but this is not the quarterback that Wright wanted. But he's on the year, he's 216 for 350 passing. He has 1,800 yards. I know quarterbacks that get that in like 3 games. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near. Well, I'm over exaggerating, maybe 4 games. You get that type of production. Like you got quarterbacks like regular season quarterbacks like Dak Prescott, Scott. You got Patrick Mahomes. You got roller coaster Josh Allen. You got quarterbacks like that can get those type of stats in 4 games, damn near. This man has 1,877 yards on the season. This is week 12. He has 9 touchdown passes.
How many picks he got?
He has 8 interceptions.
Sheesh.
That's just like, huh?
How many times has he been sacked?
Oh my God! Let's see how many times. Let's see how many times this man has been.
It seems like he always under pressure.
Like, cause it's like they
he's been sacked 40 times.
God, that's
the most in the league.
It gotta be.
Nah, you know what? It probably not. It's
probably that is a lot in 12 games. What is?
Yeah, that's
12 games.
Wait a minute. That's got to be up there if it's not number one. But I think there's a quarterback that had more sacks than him. I think Joe Burrow at
This
one point.
year?
Yes. Joe Burrow before he got injured was probably up there too, but I don't know. He might be leading the pack right now.
40 sacks in 12 games is crazy. That is like 4 sacks a game.
And then
what's
you got
the record? 56. Is 56 sacks in one season? Is that still the record?
It's somewhere like that. Who was that, Joe?
And he still got like 7 games to play.
Carr had the record. I don't know if he still got it, but he used to.
Carr. If Carr had it, it's not him no more. I'm almost for certain that's Joe. That belongs to Joe Burrow.
In the season?
Yes.
Well, Joe Burrow he did, yeah, but
they spent a lot of money trying to retool that offensive line, man, and look, he's out for the season again. But anyway, we're back.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
We're back to Carolina and the Bucks. They just like we don't have to spend no more time on that, man. We already know. You actually picked Carolina, so we'll see. That's interesting. That's an interesting pick. I just don't trust them.
So the sack record is 76.
Damn.
Oh my God. And that was when it was 16 games or 17?
16, and that was David Carr in 2002. He was sacked 76 times that season.
Wow, that's a lot of hitting.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Let's get to the next.
All right.
Hold on, Jeff. I don't think we got your pick.
I went with Tampa.
I thought he said Tampa.
I figured you did.
Yeah,
I figured you did. I just wanted to make sure.
All
right, next up. Next up, we got Cleveland going down to LA to play them Rams. Los Angeles is a 4.5 point favorites. I don't agree with that, but let me see what y'all say.
Actually, man, you know what? This was a tough game for me to pick.
Ooh.
I wanted to pick the Browns based off because of their defense, but man, they lost a couple of goofy games that they shouldn't have lost. And then LA is no better. You know what I'm saying? Both of these teams look like they're kind of headed in the wrong direction, even though the Browns are sitting at 7-4. I actually went with the home team on this, and I think they're covered. So I went with LA.
Yeah, I went with home team too, just because the Browns got Joe Flacco starting this week, and I don't think he's played in a few years. So
dang,
the Rams on that.
That's interesting because
what happened to Donovan Peoples?
I don't know if he hurt or what, but
that's interesting, man.
Because the Browns, with the last name, he in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to Peoples, but yeah, they said Flacco starting this weekend for Cleveland.
Hey, now Flacco took a team, won a Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? 20 years ago?
Flacco?
I'm just saying he got pedigree. Yeah.
With the Eagles?
Wasn't it the Eagles?
The Ravens?
The Ravens to the Super Bowl.
Was it the Ravens?
Yeah, the Ravens when they played the Niners.
I had to look that up, man. I thought Flacco won it with the.
Yeah, I think that was against the Niners in the Superdome and the lights.
Yeah, when the lights went out. Yeah, the Ravens and the Niners. That was with Joe Flacco and Colin Kaepernick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just went with the home team on that one, man. But the Browns, this game could go either way. I think the LA may be able to cover. I might change that pick.
LA got a lot of their weapons back. So, I mean, that's the only reason I'm thinking, like, all right. But Cleveland, they still, I don't know. I don't know. I might got to change that.
Right now, I'm sticking with
on that one for me. Plus, I think Myles Garrett is a little banged up, too. So,
yeah.
I don't know, but it's one of them games.
Rams got a lot of weapons on offense. Like, they got a nice running back, and they got a couple nice receivers, you know what I'm saying, that's been doing their thing this year. So, I don't know. That's the only, but everybody's back now for the Rams, and they obviously Stafford, their quarterback, experience, or I wouldn't say experience because Joe Flacco got experience too. But then again, I don't know if he got a noodle arm or I'm saying whatever he been going through. So I mean that is kind of hard though. I'm gonna have to think about that. But right now, I'm gonna stick to Cleveland with the +4.5. I think it'll still be a close game, but I don't know. I might change that. I
There,
might keep it.
there could be some separation because we was picking a lot of the same games. So this is gonna be it's gonna be an interesting week.
All right, next up we got this
It's a good game.
It's gonna be a banger of a game. It's gonna be a banger. I'm gonna have to watch this one for sure. We got San Fran going down to Philly. An NFC battle right here.
Yeah.
This gonna be a good. This gonna be a GG. But San Fran, on the road is 2.5-point favorite.
So Jeff, you go first on this one.
I picked the Eagles. I went with the Eagles. Just because it don't seem, but for one, they at home, they never seem to get flustered. You know, they just always seem to this year just find a way to win. So I went with the Eagles.
You want to go DT?
Yeah. I went with the Eagles too. They at home. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like Brock Purdy ain't gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be too much pressure for him, and I don't think he gonna be ready for it. Down in Philly, you know, them nasty fans down there. I don't know, man. He might not be ready for that scenery.
I actually went with the 49ers. This because you got to remember last year, when these two teams played, they didn't have a quarterback. The 49ers did. And it's been a lot of chatter going on between both of the teams. I actually think these teams are pretty almost even, maybe.
What was that, the NFC Championship game?
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't have a quarterback. He got knocked out like early in the game. I mean, McCaffrey
and Purdy was already hurt when he came in. Like he had something torn in his shoulder.
Then they knocked out the backup, and then they almost had, I think they had McCaffrey out the lineup
quarterback after that.
The rotation. So so it's like, you know, I think 49ers they marked this on their calendar. And I think the Eagles is like boo-hoo, cry me a river. You know what I'm saying? It ain't our fault your quarterback was injured. And I think they kind of, I won't say they overlooking it because they both been yapping at each other a little bit. But I think 49ers want to go out and show that they are the better team and they should have been in the Super Bowl for the second time.
I like that though, for sure.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to coaching, which coach would you say has the advantage?
Sirianni is immature to me, but I like he's a good coach, but he's kind of immature. And I think Shanahan got the pedigree because of his dad. So I think
he lost a few games with his play calling.
True. He lost the Super. Well, I can't say he lost the Super Bowl
championship game. He done lost a couple big games due to his bad calls at bad times.
Yeah, because I remember when they played us in the Super Bowl. I can't think of the guy's name. Not Garoppolo. The guy that he was with Denver, coaching with Denver or whatever. He came up. Damn, his name's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, he was in the booth, and then when he seen the Chiefs making that like surge, and when the momentum switched, I looked over and this motherfucker on the sideline. He's like, hey, this is what you need to do. He was not trying to get in Shanahan's way. I think it was Shanahan. But anyway, I just went with the 49ers on this one, man. I just think they out to show that they are the better team. And then the Eagles, they kind of the last few wins, the last 3 or so wins, they have found a way to win. I will give them that, but it's just like y'all shouldn't have won. Like they really shouldn't have won that game against the Chiefs. They shouldn't have won the one that they just played here. So
yeah,
you know, and now they're playing a team that's got a chip on their shoulder. So I'm going with the 49ers.
It's gonna be a test for the Eagles, no matter what. So
You said what, Jeff?
So it should be a good game.
I'm definitely watching.
I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, now we got the Sunday night game coming up.
Yeah.
We going into this one?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got the Chiefs, you know, the home team versus the Green Bay, but we at Green Bay, but it's still gonna be our home. If you actually listen to the national anthem, it's gonna be a lot of Chiefs fans that's gonna be yelling
And the
Chiefs.
home of the Chiefs.
So yeah, man. We on the road going to Green Bay. We are the 6.5 point favorites. I think we can cover that. I think we're gonna do that. I'm going with the Chiefs. Rashid Rice been stepping up. We actually got, you know, Patrick Mahomes talking about he got faith in him. You know, he liked the direction he going in. You know how fast he, you know, going within the last few weeks of catching up and learning the new plays that they've been installing. So they getting faith in Rashid Rice, and I think that's all we needed, man. We just need a number one right now, and I think we getting them. So going with Green Bay. This is a good team to, you know, kind of practice on. I wouldn't say practice, but you know, to get those targets to, you know, Rice to be like, all right, you know, build his confidence up a little bit more, you know, give him a bigger role in these games that are should be win games for us. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if we do that, you know, build some confidence up, you know what I'm saying? Let these little kids, let these young ones eat, you know, we're going to be straight. We're going to cover the spread. I see is winning by 2 scores. So,
Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with y'all funky team. I guess they'll cover. I almost went with Green Bay just because of the spread. But
yeah, I went of course I went with the Chiefs. Green Bay has been playing a little bit better, and that's good. That's good because I don't want to just go in there and I don't want people to be like, well, y'all ain't played nobody. Because like the Cowboys fans, I'm about sick of them. They lucky I don't go in on their ass like I wanted to.
Man, we got the toughest schedule right now in the NFL.
It's
based off of schedule. I mean, based off of records, of teams, you know, that we done played and what their record is. We got one of the top 2 toughest schedules.
And I expect that because number one, the Chiefs, we won the Super Bowl last year. So every team that you play is going to come out and come at you. They're going to come at you with everything they got. And then you kind of get one of those playoffs kind of schedules. You kind of play the better team. I know you kind of switch around. Like you might play the NFC East, you know, so I know they kind of move it around like that, man. But you know,
it's like the NFC East and then
the teams that have the better record.
Yeah, so like if we finish first in our division, we play all the first, you know, places in their division, and second play second, third play third.
Yes.
So it's pretty much like that.
Yeah, so it's like I picked the Chiefs, of course. I just think what Green Bay wants to do, because they haven't been running the ball like they should. Aaron Jones is hurt. I don't even think he's playing. They got a decent backup, but they can't. Our secondary, huh?
They ain't gonna run it with them.
They not gonna run it.
AJ Dillon. They gonna try to carry
and they're gonna try to throw it around. And I like our corners, Snead. I like McDuffie.
Definitely.
So they looking good. I
think
think
in pass interference calls.
Who? Snead. Yeah, he up there, but I mean he ain't giving up no touchdowns. Throw that flag. He ain't give up 6.
And I think the way Spags is coaching, he's like, you know, he's just letting, you know, he don't want to take the aggressive nature that he has away from him by trying to reel him in. I don't have a problem with penalties because you can call holding, pass interference. You can damn near be
every
on every play, you know. So like as long as it's not costing us games. Like I think the reason why you can look at the 3 games that we lost and you can pinpoint the reason. And like even though we're probably real high in penalties, like in top 3 somewhere, maybe in penalties.
Offense and defense.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball. You can't really say that we didn't lost games because of the penalties. Now, you don't want to keep doing it, but I we can look at games and be like, if they catch this pass, or if he don't throw this interception, or if he don't do that, you can look at that. But no, I'm not really tripping off of the penalties. I just think the Chiefs are the better team, which they should be. And another note, this is Patrick Mahomes' first time playing in Green Bay. He's never played in Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? He's excited to play there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to
Lambeau
Alfred.
League, man. Go give me a Lambeau League, Pat.
Shout
man.
out to my
Come
boy
on, man.
Alfred, man, from Holy Temple. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all about to get y'all ass whooped. You've been talking a lot of crap on Facebook, and I tried to take the high road. But since you want to talk, y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped. And I do got receipts, like you said.
Got them receipts, man. Yeah.
Hey.
I got faith in this, man. We're gonna get it done. So all right, next up we got last game of the slate. We got Cincinnati going down to Jacksonville. Jacksonville, goddamn, I ain't even. It's an 8.5 point favorite for Jacksonville. Okay,
you gotta look at it.
Hey man, I thought it was 6.
I'm going with Jacksonville. I don't care what it was.
Yeah, it probably. I think it probably bumped up a couple points, but
going with Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville.
I ain't got no faith in Cincinnati the rest of the year. I ain't got no faith in the Bills the rest of the year.
Oh, they done.
So
they done, man. The Bengals. I don't think they make the playoffs. Without Joe Burrow. And then next year, it's gonna be interesting to see what they team do, because you got a lot of contracts that you gotta make decisions on, and they paid Joe Burrow. I think Boyd might be up for a contract.
T. Higgins Tyler Boyd, both of them.
Mixon. I
wouldn't doubt it.
You know what I'm saying? So that team ain't even gonna look the same next year, even with a healthy Joe Burrow. So
it's actually a lot of receivers on the free agency.
They could replace one of them with one of them rookies.
You right, but you right. They can't do that. Thing about that is like generally, like if and they gonna have a pretty high pick. I mean, what you see them, I don't see them losing out the rest of the year. They're sitting at 5 and 6 right now, so technically they're not out of the playoffs yet, but I don't think they make the playoffs. So these 7 games they got left, or however many they got left, 6 or 7 games. How many games you see them winning?
The Bengals?
Yes. What, half?
See if I go.
Was Joe Burrow out for the year?
But yeah, Burrow's gone for the year.
He done.
He's through. He's through.
He out of there.
Y'all know who they got left.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Who division they got left? They still got everybody one more time.
I'm about to tell you right now. Don't even trip.
We about to run it down to
the Bengals
schedule.
So left, they got the Jaguars on Monday night. They got the Colts. They got the Vikings. They got the Steelers. They got.
Hold on. Do this. Start with the Monday night game. We'll just do win or loss.
Okay, Monday night, Jaguars and Bengals.
They lose that.
Then next Sunday at noon, they got the Colts.
Loss.
Where at?
That game.
In Indy.
That's probably a box.
No. That's
Paycor Stadium versus Colts. So yeah, they at home.
They at home. They at home on them, and I apologize.
Tickets as low as $43.
I'm going with a loss on. I think Indy win that one. So that's 2 losses already.
Okay, then they got the Vikings at home.
Yeah, I think that's a loss.
They'll lose that one too.
Then they got the Steelers on the road.
They'll lose.
Loss.
Then they got the Chiefs on the road.
They'll
win now.
Come on, man. Then they got the Browns. And the Browns got to go to Cincy.
Shit, they might not win another one.
Yeah, they might lose out. So they might have a top 15 pick.
Yeah, damn. I didn't
So they
look
get
at
one of
that,
them
boy.
top receivers for
They'll
sure. They
end
let
up
one of them
they'll
go.
end up 5-12 if they don't win another game. Wow. Wow. From being in the championship game, what, a year ago?
Mhm.
That
And
Burrow-
they
And the
already
Super Bowl.
so they already lost to the Steelers already. 16-10.
Damn.
And they gotta play the Browns. They in the same division, right?
They
Yeah, the Browns. They lost to the Browns too, 24-3.
Now, depending on, they might win the Browns game, depending on if the Browns are in contention and they don't, if they already solidified they playoff spot and they don't have to, they can't move up in the standings for the playoffs. And I could see the Browns just trying to get ready for the playoffs and not playing everybody full game, making sure everybody go into the playoffs healthy. They could probably win that. Out of that 6 games, they might end up winning 1.
Hey, looking at it right now, they ain't won a division game, period. They lost to the Bengals. I mean, they lost to the Browns, the Ravens. Then they lost to the Ravens again, lost to the Steelers. And then I mean they still got one more. They got to play the Steelers and the Browns again. So they can get swept by their whole division. They only got 2 more games to try to get one divisional win.
And one of their defensive backs is out for the game. So they ain't gonna win
For the season?
No, I think it's just that game.
Oh, just next week?
Yeah, Brett, or whatever his name is. But yeah, he's out. So
that's that's kind of crucial, man.
It ain't looking good for it ain't looking good.
That's for sure.
Them division games is kind of important. So you're not winning those, then
you're
not gonna make the playoffs.
Your team, the Raiders, are on the bye, right?
Yeah, finally.
So real quick, how you feel about that Marcus Peters thing?
I ain't surprised. There's been plenty of games he looked like he didn't want to be out there making too many.
So you think he just didn't want to be there? Like it wasn't.
That's weird because he's from
Oakland.
I mean,
but that's where he wanted to go, though.
Yeah, he wanted to go there.
I'm guessing he wanted to be there. He got in the building. It wasn't what he thought it was going to be, and he just kind of mentally checked out. Of course, that's just looking from the outside, so I don't really know what everything is. But just watching him in games, like he wouldn't really go try to make a tackle, just kind of let the dude run past him. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
so I feel it.
So, like when we had Marcus Peters, he was a gambler. And when I say that, I mean on the field, he would take a lot of chances. So
try to pick the ball.
Yeah. So sometimes he would get burnt, but a lot of times he would make the plays. Cause like I wanted him to stay here actually when we had him. You know what I'm saying? And they gave him a lot of, like, here in Kansas City, he had a lot of fans that was like, that felt like he was trouble. And it wasn't us, like, because like we see him and we were like, yeah, that's just how we are. See, they'll see the way we play, and we know it as passion, and they'll look at it as trouble. And that's what they thought about him when he left here, man. The dude, he was a good guy. Oakland, he came up in that area, the cousin of Marshawn Lynch. So I liked him here.
He was a good man-to-man corner. He was a better zone corner than
he's just smart.
Corner.
Yes.
So as long as he can watch the quarterback, he can make a play. But if he manned up on him, then he really didn't.
Right.
I feel it.
Yeah.
So I really wasn't all that ecstatic when we signed him. I mean, he was just a big name cornerback.
That's
all. Leg, 34 years old. But I thought he'd be good for the cornerback room, just to kind of share his knowledge and experience and all that kind of stuff. But when they cut him, I wasn't surprised, because in the Chicago game, like, he didn't want to tackle nobody. Man, what the
we seen that in the Chiefs game. Like he kind of let I want to say that was Rice. It might have been Rice. That he like, bro, what kind of tackling is that, man? Jello.
I tried to grab his jersey, but I couldn't get it. Oh well.
Yeah, it was like it was no effort there. And then I think Pierce did the right thing by benching him or you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah, just
you know,
releasing them in
good luck to
general.
Marcus Peters, man. You know,
Yeah, I wish you the best,
like
dog.
when he was here in Kansas City, man. Like I said, man, I kind of liked him here.
I think he about to sit the rest of his time and waiting for somebody to get hurt.
Bro, he's done. He's
Yeah.
done because
I don't see nobody picking him up. I mean, look how long it took him to sign with us. I mean, it wasn't nobody else going after him.
Yeah, he's
You know,
done.
so
He done.
he's always
He got a I think he got one of those big contracts. So he had a one big contract. So like hopefully he did the right thing with his money because I don't see another team picking him up. And
he
he's
let
what,
him know his
30?
cousin. I'm assuming he did.
Yeah. So I
Marshawn
hope
seemed
he
to be
did.
good with his money, so his chickens, as he called them at one point in time.
Them chickens.
Yeah, so hopefully he did the right thing with his money, man. And good luck to you, Marcus Peterson, and whatever you want to do, but he's done.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
unless he
yeah,
wanted
man.
to prefer to play safety, but then he going to decide to make some tackles. So
Yeah, you got to you got to tackle as a safety, and I don't think, nah,
he
that
didn't seem like he wanted to do that.
Nah, he wasn't interested in tackling.
You got to come downhill for sure.
He wants to jump the ball and make the intercept, the big splash plays, man. And you know, at his age right now, man, it's just probably time to move on. That's all.
Yeah, he did have his one pick six this season, so that was good.
Yeah,
We
man, and he makes,
but he
like I
was
say,
one.
he's a play. He make plays, but it's at a cost most of the time. So, but yeah, man. But man, that was
I'll
it.
see. Yeah.
That was it, man. We got through another one, man. This is
episode 7, man.
Episode 7. We did 7 of these things, man. We thank y'all for tuning in, man.
We appreciate y'all tapping in,
Everybody
man. The
that
ones that's
taps in.
commenting, man. Shout out the ones that's still on here, man. I can't see y'all, but you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, episode 7, man. We got your boy Tez, we got your boy Jeff, got Pops over here, man. So you know, we just gonna keep on doing what we do, man.
So like why I got some of these on here. Let me see if I can read some of these comments. Let me see. I don't know what Shelly said on this one, but I ain't gonna read that one. Let's see. But Courtney did say he said, "What's up to everybody?" Shout out to Courtney and his kids again. He said he thank us, man, for upping his daughter and his son. They're in Lafayette, Louisiana. Got to put in that work, you know what I'm saying? Gary Gnu's need a reality check, and we know what that is. We had a little
competition show up. They don't do a no show.
Yeah, man, because his daughter, man, but they both he's doing an excellent job with his kids, man. And shout out to them, man. We definitely got to get them on. So they putting in their work. Yes, yeah, against the grain, man. I'm gonna wear the shirt. I'll probably wear the shirt next week, man, on the show. Against the grain, man. Support my boy, man. He doing a wonderful job, man. We need more fathers out here like him, man. Let me see. Your mom got on and said, I don't know maybe if I read the comment, we might know what she's talking about. But she said, I personally don't feel like they're playing as a team right now. I'm not sure which team.
Who's the Chiefs?
Oh, I'm not sure. They said they're not vibing together like they were in the past. So whatever it is, I hope they hurry. It's got to be the Chiefs.
Got to be the Chiefs because she ain't cheering for nobody but the Chiefs.
But at the point I'm able to afford for me and the kids to go to a game next year. If not, LOL. I think she was talking about the Chiefs. I think they are playing as a team. I think my thing is with them is just guys gotta man, catch the damn ball. You know what I'm saying? Catch the ball.
Get open.
Like, don't lead the league in a negative stat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't do that.
Question for y'all. Do y'all think Kelsey's mentally checked out?
No, I think
I've heard that he's already talking about retirement. So once we start talking about it, you kind of already know.
Yeah, but I don't think that was coming.
I was like one game, he didn't seem like he was there mentally. Like his mind was
I think this is what I feel, because like I can look at it from two ways. The first is I think a lot of teams or people are tired of the Chiefs Like they feel like we've become like the Patriots. Like they just want them to lose because they were trying to retire Andy Reid. Like man, don't I hate when even our reporters around here ask those dumbass questions. Like Andy Reid never said anything about retirement, so why would you ask him a retirement question? And then with Kelsey, I think he said it, but I think you got to look at the context in which like it was like brought to him, and do he feel like he's retiring because he's a 34-year-old tight end?
Yeah, he's
You know
the
what I'm
oldest
saying?
tight end in the league, I heard.
Yeah. So, but I don't look at that because you like you got players like, let me see who's a tight end that played, like Tony Gonzalez played. I think he played like 17, 18 seasons. Shannon Sharp played what 15 seasons or so. Who else? Who else could I think of tight ends that played in the like close to like mid 30s, close to 40 years old? Tom Brady.
Antonio Gates played. He played about that same
He
time.
played 17, 18 years, something like that.
Sheesh.
A very long time. So
And what year
like
is this, Travis? What year is
Travis
this
is in his what 13th or 14th year. He's up there. He's up there in years. But I don't think he's ready to retire. Like Pat said, like, man, I think I'd be the first person to know if he was gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? Monique said she agreed with you, Jeff, on Kelsey. Whatever your take was on Kelsey, I don't remember.
About him checking out mentally.
Yeah, I don't think he checked out, bro. I think
don't
he's
think
got
so
a lot of, he got a new hot girlfriend. She's a, she's a
He's
pop
trying to get his
star.
little movie career, his little all his little
That I
commercials.
do see. Once he done with
Yeah.
football, he probably gonna try to find a acting job in somebody movie.
Yeah.
That somebody gonna give him a shot just because it's him.
And he had the Chasing Kelsey thing.
The little reality show with the
so,
girlfriend.
Yeah, he's been on
They
Saturday
got,
night.
they got their podcast, and Jason keep talking
Yeah.
about retiring. So I'm curious if they're gonna do a Kelsey exit at the same time.
I don't think so. I think Jason might go before Travis.
Yeah, he's 2 years older than his brother.
He might go at least a year before Travis do.
And then they both playing at a high level still, bro. Because
Still.
you got to look at like Travis Kelsey.
You don't
This
want
will
to wait
be.
till you start to break down, though. Like some players stay too long.
Yeah, I think Kelsey is already like, because he's never
Jason
really
was
been an
gonna retire
injury.
last year.
Who was Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
They thought
chasing.
he'd
He's
come
trying to
back
get
this year.
he's trying to get another one. I think he wanted another one, but I don't, man, he's still playing at a high level. Jason is playing at a very high level. Kelsey is still playing at a high level. People say this because they especially us here in Kansas City. I don't know how the rest of the country looks at the Chiefs, or if they see it the way we see it. But here in Kansas City, first of all, we've been spoiled. We went from like I said, I've said this several times before, man. We had seasons where we won only 2 games. I remember we had the
14,
2-14, the 4-12. So now that we have a team that's able to put up points and we're winning games now, and it's the points that we're putting up. So now when we don't look like how we did a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, then we're spoiled to the point to where it's like, what's wrong with this offense? It's really not a whole lot to it. They just got to catch the ball. Kelsey is getting double and triple teamed. I mean, there's very few players in the league that get triple teamed. Double, I see, but triple, like you might say Tyreek Hill, there's a handful of players, that you can look at that. But I don't think he's ready to hang it up, man. I think
he having too much fun still.
Yeah, he's having fun, man. And he's not getting paid. What it might be him pushing for some more money. I don't know. But I don't think he's ready to retire, man. He's having a good time out there. They trying to win rings. He's already a Hall of Famer. Despite what it looks like this year, he's still on pace to get another 1,000-yard season, which would be like his 8th in a row. You know what I'm saying? So he's still playing at a high level. So, I don't think he's gonna retire. What's up, Mish? What's up, Monique? Everybody that's still on here, man, watching, man. The ones that don't want to click on for the views, and y'all still watching anyway. We know because once we get off, we'll still see it'll be about 40, 50, maybe 100, close to 200 views. But it's only like a couple people on here live. We seeing it, but man, we appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all, man. Episode 7.
You said what, Jack?
Is Rusty on? Rusty Price.
Russ is normally on here, and man, I keep saying every time that we gonna go live, I'ma tag him so he'd know right up front. So I'm gonna remind me to do that next week.
I'm about to write it down.
Yeah, because I say that, and
take
then
a trip up to go see him. He got some beverages I want to try to take.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of beverages, man, before we get out of here, man, one more time, man, make sure y'all go get y'all Juju Bang.
Man,
Juju Bang.
Get that Juju Bang,
you know
man. If you want to stimulate your brain,
get some Juju Bang.
If you want to, you know the rest. Y'all know the rest.
Look, man, you already know what's going on,
man.
You trying to stimulate your brain? Get that Juju Bang. You trying to sling that thing?
Bang, 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 bang.
Man, if you want to bang, bang, get you some Juju Bang,
Juju Bang. Yes, sir, man. That's all we got for you tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Like we already said, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Just make sure y'all come back next week, do the same thing. Don't be scared to share either, man. So
yeah,
it's just a couple clicks, man. Hit that share button, man. You know, that'll do us a favor. You know what I'm saying? Helping us out. You know, we trying to grow, so you know, all the support, you know, go a long way. Hit the like button, you know, go ahead and share it to at least one person, man, you know.
Yeah,
and
man.
You know, we'll be back, man, with some more bangers, man. Episode 7, man.
And yeah, man, before we leave, man, shout out for everybody that got on here, man. I like to say it, reiterate on what the T just said, man. But man, y'all stop hating, man. Everybody just stop hating on each other, bro. Support each other, bro. Like, man, we do this for fun. It ain't like, you know, this thing ain't paying my bills. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all ain't gotta hate, dog, because we know y'all watching. Because once we get off here, I can look and see how many people then watched it. But then we'll only see like a handful of y'all on here. But then when we get off, when we log off, I can look and see the number. Like, man, stop hating, bro. Like, that means some of the people that all that tells me is some of the people that say they fuck with me don't fuck with me. Like for real. Like you tell me you do, but you really don't. Because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the proof of it, but y'all letting y'all own slip show, man. But if y'all want to be that kind, that's fine. It's all good, man. But the ones that's rocking with us, man, we appreciate y'all, dog. You know, I try to support everybody, you know, that's doing something positive, man. I try to shoot out shouts out to all my homies that's like doing things that's in the community, or whether they working with kids or they own children or they got something going on, man. It's a good thing, man. Just man, it don't take you but a second to like
2 clicks, click.
Bro, it ain't even that. Like, it's just because you strolling down Facebook, you see it, you can just push. It don't take you. Your thumb is already on the damn screen. Like
you probably like 20 other things already.
Right. So it's muscle memory, man. Go ahead and hit that like button.
Yeah,
hit the love button. Something. I don't care. Hit the dislike button, man. Just engage with us. I don't care what you do, man. Just engage.
Yeah, man.
Do something.
Like do something.
We know you ain't gonna like our team, so it's all good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And bro, like, and that's why I tried to make it a habit not to just make it a Chiefs thing. We are in Kansas City. We do love the Chiefs, man, but I know everybody want to hear about their team. So we try to talk about every team. That's why we do the pick'ems, and we're able to talk about all the different other teams, man.
Mm-hmm.
But man, some of y'all, man, I just really know who really rock with us, man. Even my son and my bro Jeff, man. I've been knowing Jeff for it's been over 3 decades, bro, haven't it?
Gotta be close to that.
Yeah, it's gotta be like 14.
Did you go to Nowlin?
Yeah, I went to Nowlin, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Yeah. So bro, like decades, bro. Like even when he put it on his page,
team, so you know that ain't nothing new.
That ain't nothing new. This has always been from
jump, always been trash talking here.
Yeah, so but man,
all love, man, ain't never been nothing personal.
Ain't never been nothing personal, bro. So I got a handful of people that I like to Shout out, man. Shout out to my bro, Fat Boy C Cortez, man.
What up,
He's always been, you know what I'm saying? Always been the same dude. Y'all can say whatever y'all want because it's people be hating. Like people be hating, and I ain't even like y'all lucky I didn't go in like I really wanted to go in tonight. Cause man, a lot of y'all been hating like a motherfucker, bro, on people that y'all ain't even got no business hating on. Niggas ain't even in y'all way. Like they out here doing other things, supporting other people, bro, and y'all hating on that. Cause why? Cause you a hater? Like, man, be who y'all gonna be, bro.
In the bucket mentality, boy.
It's that mentality here in Kansas City, bro. Like niggas be getting hate on that shouldn't even be hated on, bro.
That's a fact.
Like, and it's crazy, dog. Like y'all might not like me, y'all might not like some of the things I say, bro. Don't fuck with me then. Don't fuck with just delete me off your page. Like if you don't like me that much to where you can't even say like what's up, bro, like come to my page. We ain't even gotta talk every day, bro, but like act like you support some shit, bro. Like cause it's gonna be your time when you're gonna want somebody to support your shit. And then you're gonna be thinking everybody the world is funny when they don't support yours, bro. So I just don't like it's funny because I see you bum. I'm gonna say it, you bum ass niggas. Cause I done seen y'all. Cause now it's just crazy, bro. When I get off on this live, I'm gonna show my son now. Look, I'm gonna be like, look at this number. You know what I'm saying? Look at the number that's on the screen, but then look at the number after we get off our live, and then you're gonna see these bum ass niggas. I know y'all watching, cause I be seeing a lot of y'all. I would post something on Facebook, and then I'll be strolling down Facebook, and then I see y'all post the same exact shit I just said on y'all page. So I know
2
y'all
hours
watching.
later.
Yeah, I know y'all watching. I know y'all watching because every time y'all, even when some of you niggas, when we be talking about football, because we talk shit about everybody's team, right? So yeah, we about to get off here because we've been going for a minute, but I gotta say this and I'm gonna get off. We talk shit about other people's teams, but it's all love. It's nothing personal to me. But when you when a person start getting in their feelings and talking about personal shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like we was just talking about football. Now you want to talk about the size of my house, which is ridiculous, bro, because you don't know what size my house is, nigga. I don't even brag on my
right there.
Yeah, bro. It has nothing to do with what we talking about. It has nothing to do with what we talking about, bro. I can tell you what size my house is, not little.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm on. But I know y'all be hating and I know y'all be watching because the first thing y'all want to say is like, yeah, you doing your little old podcast. See, when a motherfucker
gotta be all that?
When they say little old, are you doing that little thing you doing? That's hating, bro. These niggas be hating, bro. And bro, you can go up and down my page and see. Go into any of them posts that I put about football and you see a bunch of comments, it's because it's a nigga in there talking shit that I wasn't even talking to. They just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look and read the comments. Just read the comments. And y'all see that you can see the hate in them. And it's funny to me because I'm like, damn, bro, like I don't knock what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. But my little old podcast and
it's cool. We're gonna keep being great.
Yeah.
It's all to the good.
I want to say to y'all, man, thanks for watching. You know what I'm saying? And keep on watching, man. The ones that love me and the ones that hate me. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for all three of us. You know what I'm saying? Me, my son, and my bro Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we appreciate y'all, but if y'all ain't fucking with us, man, we ain't fucking with y'all either, man.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But man, thanks for tuning in, man. And we appreciate all of y'all, man. And we like doing this, man. We talk shit. We have a good time while we doing it. You know what I'm saying? The ones that love it, man, keep loving it. And the ones that's hating it, keep hating it. Boy, look at yourself in the mirror. And you probably hate the person you see.
Man, on me.
But anyway, man, thanks for tuning in, man.
We appreciate it, man.
Yes, this is real.
Okay, Steve got another win.
Yeah, we gonna do it. Wait, we gonna do this tomorrow. Hey, when Missouri play?
We got a bowl game, so they ain't released the schedules out for the bowl games yet. They gotta finish getting all these championship games out the way. And then they gonna release it. We gonna know probably about next weekend at the latest.
And if y'all want these flavors,
13-6.
yeah,
2 minutes left.
yeah. So if y'all want these
It's gonna
flavors
be
on the
interested in with the college football playoff, who they gonna put in if Florida State hold on.
Yeah, they playing right now, so we're gonna be able to see.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
get up on this juju, man. If y'all ain't up on it, man, hit up any one of our inboxes, man. If y'all trying to get y'all some, man, and we get it right to you.
Juju bang, man. Tap in with the Juju
But
bang.
we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We got college football, we got NFL going on tomorrow, man. So, man, enjoy y'all games tomorrow. And thanks for tuning in, man. My boy Jeff, my son DT, and myself, man. We are out of here, man. We be right back at you next Saturday.
Sports and Mo, man, and we out.
Peace.